On-page SEO is becoming more and more important. Advanced SEO tips are what you need in order to achieve higher rankings moving into 2021. In this video, I will showcase 3 ways that you can apply advanced SEO tips to your SEO to get more views, to get more rankings, to just do a lot better. So let's not waste any time. I want to show you 3 schema hacks that you can utilize to increase your on-page SEO to get better rankings. So these 3 tips revolve around schema. So we know that schema gets rendered. We know that schema gets seen. So what I want to do is I want to showcase a few little tips that you can take away today and utilize in order to get more keywords on the page, in order to get more content on the page so you can get better rankings. So let me show you, I created a couple little snippets that we can utilize today. I have 3 of them I want to share with you today. So let's not waste any time. Let me show you these on-page SEO little hacks that we made. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with the very first one. So the very first one, and we'll go ahead and we'll copy it, and then I'll walk through exactly what it is and what we are doing. All right, so we're going to come over here. We're going to put the code in, and this is the rich results test. You can do schema, structured data testing, all right, and this is the rich results test. They're pretty much doing a lot of the same thing. I like this one because it showcases a little bit more, but let me show you this. I want to show you the rendered page, and I'll walk you through the tips as we go. All right, so we put in the code, and again, I'm utilizing AMP code because I'm playing with AMP right now, so that's why I have this code. But it's still the same. You'll still be able to take these tips away today. All right, so as we're waiting for this, I want to bring you over, and I want to showcase something first and foremost. So articles, all right? So what we did here is, what's great about this is, remember, when Google is rendering a page, they're rendering all the content of the page. So it's all being taken in account, all right? So with that being said, schema, the main objective of schema is to better describe the page so machines, so Google, a search bot, can better understand what your page is about. So by utilizing schema on the page, we're not only able to add more clarity for the search engine, but we're also able to get more content on the page. So this is important. We're giving more details and we're adding more content. So I want to show you this. So what I did is, I was being a little bit silly when I created this, but as you can see here, we put the title. So here's the title. This would be the title of the article. All right. So it's a keyword focused title. So I wrote the title. So let's go ahead and bring this down. So we have a news article. It's a web page. I put my ID of the website. So the headline of the article you get to put in here, and I put "don't stuff keywords here." All right. So the image, obviously you'll put the images in. Obviously within your images, as another tip, this is an SEO tips video, make sure that you're utilizing a keyword within your photo name or description, primarily the name, the file name, because again, it's being put into schema, it's getting rendered. As many keywords and as many directives as you can give to the search engine, the better off that your page can perform. All right, so let's move down the list here. Of course, our date, our author is myself. So we're starting to put entity association. That's another great thing about schema. You know, they're same as is. I'm showing you article schema, ways to get more content on the page, but I have 3 hacks. This is only one. I'm just showcasing this. So this is the first version of it. This is a basic. All right. So then articles, what we have here is the news article, webpage. I'll go a little faster for you. The headline, don't stuff keywords here. You have to be relatively careful, but I'll show you in a few moments here how you can get really insane with this. So don't stuff the keywords here. You put the date, the logo, and this would be a basic form. All right, so let me show you the next variation that I've created. All right, so let me get down here. So that was version 1. Okay, now I want to go ahead and show you this right here. So this is version 2, and this is where it starts to get a little bit more fun. So this is something that's called article body. So let's go over here. And I want to showcase this for you. And this is where it can really start to get fun. And then what we'll do is we're going to bring it all together in the last tip so I can showcase you something that you can take away today. So let's go ahead and analyze this. And I want to show you this. And in this part of it, I want to show you that it's rendering it all. All right. So let's go in here. So let's view the rendered HTML first so I can showcase this. So take a look here. So we have the same thing. This is what has been rendered, which means it's been read, which means this data has been input to the search engine. All right. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. Look at this. So we're able to put the date, the person, the name. This is a cleaner version. The last tip, I'm going to put it all together for you. All right. But what I'm showing you here is this is just LDJSON. This is what's recommended by Google. That's why I use it. You know, there's a lot of other micro formats. There's other schema that you can utilize, but this is what's recommended. So obviously, if you're going to play with any type of schema, this would be what is going to be recommended. But again, there's other micro data that you can use, that you can mark up your content with, which is highly recommended. Multiple types is recommended, but if you're just starting out, LDJSON is perfectly fine. Let's scroll down here. Let me show you this. So here's article body, and I'll show you in a moment here how to put this all together. So what's great about this is this has been rendered, so it's been read. So look, I'm repeating the keyword, over and over, the keyword. I make this sentence to add to the word count of the page. Then I added some extra keywords for some fun to add keywords to the code. Look, I'm repeating the keyword. And why I wrote it this way was to prove a point. All of this content has been rendered. I was able to put the entire article inside of the article body, which is adding to the word count of the page. Not only that, it's been rendered. So I want you to take a look here. We had some warnings because I just took out a piece, all right? It wasn't complete. I'll do the completed version next, but keep with me. So we were able to put in just article, but this is what's important, the article body. So as you can see here, look at all the content now that we've added to the page. Excellent. Now let's put all these pieces together. So we were taking the one piece of doing the title, the article, the header, the date, the time, the entity association with my business, right? Now we've added the entire article. Let's add a little bit more, and we're going to put it all together, and that'll end up the video. So let me show you this here. And this is very powerful. So the last one, I took all of that stuff. I put it together for you. All right. So let me go ahead and show you that. And the very last piece, when you put it all together, will look just like this. All right. So we'll grab it all. And again, we did this in AMP. I'm working on AMP at this present time. So that's why I have this code. But let's go ahead and put that in. All right. So this is where it starts to get really fun, because now not only are we naming the title, we're naming a headline. So we're adding our main keywords twice. We're putting in all of it, all those pieces, we're adding it in now. So let's go ahead and get through this quickly. There's been no loading issues, so they're not having any trouble. What's really fun about this, let's go to the rendered HTML. This is what has been read by Google. And also other search engines. So this is where it gets fun. So we're putting, okay, so here's our title. Keyword stuffing is bad is what I made the title. So again, you could put your main keyword front loaded inside of this. You can even add an extra one. I recommend against that, but you can. Scrolling down the page here, so we have a news article. It's a web page. We're able to put our website in here, plus obviously whatever page it's on would be a keyword. So there it is. Then we get a headline. So it's a keyword stuffed title, so you get a headline. Then you get to add images, and each of your images, right, you can name your images keyword. I wrote photos, but keyword. All right, so here we go. We have our date, time, entity association. So here's our name, the publisher, organization. Scrolling down the list, the date published, and then the big fun part is we get to take the entire article and put it inside of what is called the article body schema, which is just like this. And then as you can see, you can add all of it in. I've tested it, doesn't have to match precisely. You can add a couple extra keywords. Again, it's being rendered, all right? All of it is being seen. It's adding to the overall word count of the page, all right? So let's go back here quick. And I'll show you here. So AMP articles. So this way it's considered a news article. And as you can see here, This is what's great about it. So it's considered a news article, and that part where you're adding all that content is there. It's being seen. It's being read. Your competition is probably not doing this. I hope that these advanced SEO tips today have been very helpful for you. Associating your brand, your business, naming the photos, adding more keywords, adding a longer description, getting more keywords on the page, marking up your data with multiple microdata formats is highly beneficial. Schema, microdata, use both. LDJSON and others. There's a ton out there. Dublin Core, add it all. My name is Chris Palmer. If you have any further questions related to schema, if you have any questions related to on-page SEO, off-page SEO, or just need some advanced SEO tips, always feel free to go ahead and ask in the comments below, and I most certainly look forward to seeing you in the next on-page SEO, advanced SEO tips video. Have a wonderful day.